Give it a shout out to Nook Kitchen right here in Phoenix, AZ. You know what I'm saying? 4231 East India School Road in the heart of Arcadia, baby. Come on down and get you some good food.
Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my seat, boy. Know that they ride or die.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Cheer. What up, brother?
Chilling, my man.
Yeah. Oh. There we go. We got to get this together.
Yeah.
We ain't got the headphones, boy. We'd be lost without them suckers. Welcome to the RAYSHON&SHAKA podcast, the Shaka Show, a.k.a. the Shaka Show.
My name is Shaka Shabazz, and this is...
The Shaka Show.
Can you say your name?
Hi. I'm RAYSHON.
You just won't act right. You broken. Something broke in you.
Why am I act right?
This one broken.
Why am I act right? Anyway, what's up, everybody? Oh, cheers. He's ready to drink his sucralose.
I don't know what that is, but that's good.
Is it cucumber?
Tastes a little ginger. No, it's not cucumber this time. It could be, but it'll taste some ginger in there.
Oh, he tastes some ginger.
Hopefully I won't, like, freak out on you. Anyway.
Boy.
Welcome to the Nook Kitchen.
I'm going to give it a shout out, man. I was going to give it a shout out. Man, come on. Everybody, what's up, yo? We here on Friday again. This is the last Friday of the year. But before we start, so my man don't have a conniption, we at the Nook Kitchen here up in Phoenix, Arizona, the heart of Arcadia, 4231 East Indian School Road. Come on in, get your, matter of fact, because we gonna stay tonight, get your New Year's dinner here. Oxtails on fire, steak on fire. They got a new pork chop on fire. Come on and get you some good food, good drinks, good vibes, and bring in the new year. Take out the old, bring in the new. We here, man.
Yeah.
Did you ever think we gonna make 2024?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I did too,
No
but
reason to think that.
I'm like 2030, 2060. I think I can make
you
that.
talk to every other person, they with this doomsday shit. I'm like,
I mean, it's doomsday, man.
Years coming, years go.
It's doomsday, man. I'm just gonna survive. That's why I don't worry about it. Shit can blow up. Guess who gonna survive? Rayshawn and Blackzilla.
Yep, him and roaches.
Blackzilla in my van, Blackzilla.
Blackzilla?
Yeah, I'm gonna be running over them roaches.
Yeah.
They might survive, but we gonna all over that shit.
It'll be you, Blackzilla, Godzilla, and the roaches.
No, we good then.
Yeah,
We in. Somebody else gonna some chick somewhere will be alive.
It won't be no chick.
They gonna be dead. Oh well, I guess I'll be.
Whoa.
I mean, gone.
Whoa.
I mean.
Speaking of which,
yeah,
we're going to invite, starting in 2024, we're going to have guests on. We haven't decided how often, but we're going to have guests on the show.
We're gonna have them once in a while.
Yeah, so
because I like talking to this guy. He's funny.
One of the guys that a gentleman that we're going to have on is by the name of Denzel Foster.
Denzel Washington.
I'm sorry, Denzel Smalls. His name is Denzel Smalls.
Oh, I thought you were talking about
brother.
Washington, man.
No, we're not quite there yet.
Oh, I was getting like, yo!
Yeah.
I was about to be like, start quoting some lines on that sucker.
Wow, you can quote lines now, man.
I mean,
King Kong ain't got shit on me.
I was about to say that, man.
Yeah,
that's the only one I wanted to say.
That's the only one that we
That's
know.
the only one I wanted to say. Like, that was the one that mattered.
Yeah, but we're talking about what you just said. So Denzel Foster, he's got some things he wants to get off his chest and talk to us about.
Word, he like that. He coming in like good.
So one of his premises is that we only need men in the world. Because if there were only men, then we wouldn't have all these issues. And I'm like, well, we're going to have some issues with that. So I said, you've never been to prison, have you?
Well, then.
Things start happening when there are no women around that I'm not ready for.
Happens.
I'm not ready. Well, that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying,
oh, man.
I'm not ready for that.
Damn. Did we have him
coming
on the show?
He suggested some alternative things that, because he don't rock like that, but he suggested some other ways of living that were kind of eye-popping to me.
Word. I'm down. Let's hear Fembots and
shout out to Denzel Foster.
Denzel
Denzel Foster. Who the fuck fuck is Denzel
I don't know.
Foster?
I know Denzel Washington. Denzel, what's his name?
There's a bunch of Denzels.
Denzel, son.
Yeah. But anyway, Denzel Smalls, shout out to you, brother.
Denzel, what up?
Can't wait to
Pippin?
have
What
you
up?
on.
What up? What up?
So you have to get your little list together. Who you wanna?
My little list. Why my list gotta be little?
Because I don't know who you know.
Why my list gotta be little though?
And you know far more people than I do.
Why gotta be little? Why my list gotta be little, man?
Well, because that's
just
a low key way of saying
it don't
pump
matter.
Your brakes. No, pump your brakes.
It's
Don't
a
be
low
crazy.
key way of saying you're just a guest on the Shaka show. we will look through your list and see who's acceptable.
Yeah, we will scrub your list.
Y'all heard it right here. Y'all know how it rolls. He just put my name on there to try to make it look culture.
You had what was the dude that Pearly Things had on that blew up her whole operation? The brother.
Oh yeah, that dude. I don't know.
Dude.
That cat. I don't know his name. That cat.
Like,
yeah, I rolled with him. I mean, yo, what?
Yeah,
I ain't worried about that.
Nah,
I talk that smack with him.
No, well,
and if
that would be different. That's not what she did.
I know. I'm gonna talk that smack. I'm like, yo. So how you feel? So that's how you feel? I mean,
he likes that kind of shit.
Yeah, I mean, shit. It get us ratings.
Yeah, we come from
get
that
some clicks.
perspective. Yeah.
We'll get some
But
clicks,
I
son.
don't think he can be on YouTube anymore.
Really? We'll put a bag over his face. What's his name? We'll put a bag over his face.
Because you know, a lot of YouTubers that were banned from YouTube, they would go on other people's platform. That was the way of getting around, not having a channel.
Yeah.
And I think YouTube kind of started targeting.
I'll put a bag on your face. You can come on. We'll give you Ellis and a bag on your face. Yeah. Half y'all ugly anyway, so. Don't come at me. I'm just talking that shit.
What else you got, man?
I mean, we just getting started. It's the end of the year.
No, not subject, but like what else you got?
Oh, man, I
bust out my announcement.
Before you bust out what?
Yeah.
At first, we was
this
joking.
This is a great day for me. Before
the show started, I had to mess with this cardigan sweater because y'all cute up in here. Man, this dude be coming in dressed. I wear straight up t-shirts. This boy be coming in ready. Yo, straight up 112 Jodeci up in here. Ready for you. Ready, ladies. Watch out. Your boy be ready.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. The older you get, the more shit you got to do to kind of stay together.
Fuck that. The older I get, the less I'm going to give a F. I'm going to be like, what?
You still brush your teeth, wash your face.
I mean, that's normal. I want my teeth to work.
You give a fuck.
I want my teeth to work. You don't brush your teeth, you can get cavities and you don't get to eat the steak. You got to eat pudding. That's just survival, man.
Yeah.
You brush yours for them chicks. I brush mine because I want to eat good.
Well, I don't. I
gotta
for
feed
the
them
anymore.
guns. Oh, that camera shot look good.
Yeah,
right
so
there.
you do all that. So,
I brush
so
that's for me
you
too.
Just made my point.
That's for me too. Women don't dig that.
You know, people kill me when they say that. I only do this for me. Stop lying.
Who only people say that? Only people say that to be ladies, because my ass don't say that.
If you were the only person in this world, that would never happen. But let's just say you were the only person in your environment somewhere. You were totally not around people. There's a bunch of shit you wouldn't do that you have to do among people.
When the world ends and it's me, Blackzilla, the cockroaches, and the Godzilla, we still gonna be out here getting them push-ups. We still gonna be out here brushing teeth.
Oh, you're gonna be like, oh boy,
with that ball. It was lost. What was the name of that?
No, Will Smith movie.
Oh no,
Legend.
I was thinking
You're gonna be like Legend.
Yeah, you know what? That was a good one right there. Yeah, I would
think
be.
they're trying to do a Legend too.
Really? How you gonna do a Legend? Oh yeah, they did make it to that daggone city, didn't they?
They'll always find a way to bring somebody back.
They made
the lady did. He was supposed to have died.
I mean, I guess he died.
But they're gonna figure out a way.
I was mad when his dog died.
You know what's gonna
That's
happen?
My dude.
In 2, I can tell you how it's gonna open up.
How it's gonna open
be
up?
In some little fucking hole in the bottom of that little thing that he was in. He's
he gonna come out.
With 2 grenades or some shit.
And then Jada gonna be like, I knew your ass was here. No,
it's gotta fuck up a narrative. Jada, ain't nobody worry about no Jada. Man.
He is.
Yeah, he is.
He like, I lived, and she was like, yeah, I knew. He was like, oh.
Who's that picture that he was with on social media?
I don't know. I ain't seen nothing.
Yeah, some picture.
He was with some shorty.
Yeah, it's a lady, but I don't know if it was somebody. Business, whatever.
I mean, it's open. It's open, so they can do it. Do it. Get your game back on. Get your game back on. Was she better? Did she look cuter than Jada?
I don't know about cuter. I mean, Jada's like over 50. I mean, what are you talking about?
I mean,
cuter?
Jada. I'm just saying, Jada cute still, but
she's
not my style.
For her age.
Yeah. That would be straight.
That's like half of a morsel, though.
That's big gassing them. Over 50, you looking for your age?
Well, that's what they tell me.
Old thing.
No, that's what they tell me. Why doesn't it work for everybody else?
Oh, that's what they tell you?
Yeah, they say I look okay for my age.
I'm gonna
okay.
start telling them.
And I'm like, thank you very much.
They're gonna be asking me, how old are you? I'm gonna be like 65.
Yeah, that's the least you
65. You look good for 65. Yeah.
That's the least you could expect when you get older. I don't know
Man,
if people get all this.
that.
Well, you could be in your own fantasy if you want, but reality is
Somebody
reality.
told me I look like I'm in my 30s still. Okay. I'm gonna keep that out. If they lying, then let them lie.
Well, no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying about you internally, what you know of yourself and how you feel about yourself. You can feel good about yourself and still feel as long as you're really healthy and you're really, I mean, those things play a part in how you look and how you walk around and stuff.
True that.
So if that ain't popping, then how can you possibly run around here talking? Well, you can say it, but ain't nobody gonna be thinking it. They're gonna be like, yeah, okay.
Well, I'm 65, y'all. When you take care of yourself, you can look this good.
There you go.
65, baby.
65.
Looking like I'm 35.
You just done lost a whole bunch of peace leave.
No, I ain't. They gonna like, who this cat? He must be money banks to pay for them to look this good. That's what they saying.
I feel you, man.
Anyway, speaking of health, man, I just went and finally checked out my knees, boy. Y'all didn't know, boy. My knees is toe up
right.
from the
So
floor.
Here we go. This is the other side of the story.
But yo, I just went to little chiropractor joint and I got my X-rays finally. I knew they was toe up. Them suckers. I can't wait till some of my peeps watch it. They gonna be like, "Word, tell me about them knees." But
barely hanging on.
They work still, but
they work.
They work, but they work. But that's why I got a big weapon because I ain't running. I'm gonna get something to hit when I miss because they ain't doing that. But no, it was good. But so just that was just a segue to it's 2024. Yo, get your health together, whether it be your physical health, your mental health, your spiritual health. Your goal is to try to get all of it, but sometimes it's a big puzzle. So pick one slice and work on that. The next year, work on the next slice, or pick quarters and work on things. But your goal is to come in complete. It's a new year. It's the 8th year. That's the infinity side. That's the completion side. That's man. That's that. Come on, man. You got to do your numbers. The world works in numbers. The universe works in numbers. Okay. Everything is numbers. Always. He don't never believe that, man. It's spiritual and physical. It's metaphysical.
Why can't you just say, hey, man, take care of your health.
It's metaphysical.
Treat your body well. Treat your mind right, and keep it moving.
It's metaphysical. All
that. No, everybody not into that. Stuff,
they might not be into it, but it's in them. It's metaphysical. It's in there. That's all I'm saying. So,
guess who I saw this week, man?
Who you see?
Umar Johnson last night.
Oh, the Prince of Pan-Africanism?
Yeah, the Prince of Pan-Africanism. Brother was cool as stuff.
Word.
I was really, really impressed. And the people that the place went to, Grassroots Bookstore.
Nice.
Shout out. Really cool people, man. Really good vibe, man.
I know he was going in to Phoenix with Phoenix with all the snow bunnies. I know he was going in. He was like, yeah. It's Phoenix. I can shots fired, baby.
He was kind of leaning on the brothers a little bit, but Umar he's accused of being a little pander to the women, But he was talking some on point stuff on both sides, though.
Right.
Point. He was putting ladies in check. He was putting brothers in check.
Nice.
But he wasn't on any kind of separatist type stuff. He was talking about what we need to do to improve our community and how to protect our children. That was the number one message, how to protect our children in these schools.
Yes. Now he's on that, man.
Our children in these schools are being, and
it ain't for us.
And we are, as a society, we are more complicit in that than we think we are.
Bruh,
because we're sending our kids into these environments, into the belly of the beast, basically, with a bunch of these educators who have no interest in developing your child.
Zero. So, one, they have no interest. Two, they ain't getting paid enough to do it. Three, like it's a number of things that go. It's terrible, and we don't get that. We got to figure that one out.
And the number of kids that are being marched into special ed and all these other programs that pretty much kills their intellect.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, anyway, I'm not going to go on and on, but, yeah, he was on point, man. And it was totally unexpected, nothing planned. Somebody called me out. Shout out to Dr. Wynn. Damn, shouting out folks today.
Yeah, you is. You on point today.
Called me today. Called me early and said, hey, look, you know, we got these tickets, blah, blah, blah. Who is it? Dr. Umar. And I'm thinking she's square, you know. And I'm like, what you know about Dr. You can't be talking about the Dr. Umar because she's a doctor herself. I'm thinking, I don't want to see no therapist.
What's wrong with therapy?
So anyway,
what's wrong with therapy?
I found out that she was plugged in with the brother too. So it was
That's
cool.
what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Good
so
stuff.
I woke up thinking that I was going to do something totally different than my day.
That's that magic, baby. Yeah. That's a good day. That's a great day right there.
That was a great day, man. That was a good day. I was tired as hell after that. Brother could talk extemporaneously. I was like,
oh. He was filling your head with
the
knowledge,
old lady
man.
next to me was all looking at me. I'm like, sorry, man.
Sorry, ma'am. Can you hold your shoulder still?
I'm like, damn, this is 2 hours. Brother still talking.
He thought you was in church. He thought you was in church.
He could have talked all night.
Speaking of church, what's going on with the churches? Oh, with your P. Diddy boy.
Oh man, I follow this stuff because of what we do, but I don't believe in that. You know me, I don't believe in that. I think it's horrible, man. I just think it's horrible that people are allowed to say things that are either not true or not proven.
Okay.
And it's becoming just like normal now, you know. And the other part of that is, I don't know where you were going with it, but this is why it pisses me off so much.
Right.
In our society, we say that form of lifestyle, they should not be messed with.
Right.
So why is it open season on these guys? Even if they do rock that way, so what?
Right.
Why are we bashing them and doing all this stuff because we found out that's the road? We know people in church rock, like they got churches that ain't nothing but that going on in
there. Right.
So I'm not defending it or against it.
Right.
I'm just simply saying it's just weird to me that because it's these people that it's okay to lie on them or say things that's not proven.
Right.
No one at this point, whether they're scared, whether it really has shown any kind of physical proof, pictures or anything, video of any of these things that they keep saying these guys been doing. The other thing I hate is these made up pictures that everybody rock with. All of these Photoshop pictures of people kissing each other and hugging each other. And you know they're fake pictures. They're all over the place.
I ain't seen
I'm like, why are we doing that? Now, if you see an actual real picture of, somebody,
wow, I love getting started. I love when he gets started.
Like, you'd be like, oh, damn, whoa.
I didn't know that. I was just like,
you see the camera doing this?
Did you see? I was just like, did you see? Did you hear what happened? He's like, dog.
Well, I knew what you were talking about.
I know.
But if you see a camera like this and you see a whole bunch of things going on there, well, you'd be like, damn, shit. But all this made up stuff, I don't like the made up stuff.
Yeah, I'm with you, but I don't even know I don't really try to disseminate what's really not, because at this moment it don't affect me. So I'm just like,
I don't either. But the point
but I like what you saying is like make it real.
Like it's real.
Yeah, they don't even know yet.
Yeah,
they don't even know yet.
Hey, to connect to that, tying into what I'm talking about, Kevin Hart is suing Tasha K.
Oh yeah. What did I heard something about it, but what happened?
So she invited some chick on her show, right? That was used to be his assistant. Mm-hmm. And she's just like, she said, fuck the NDA. She said, fuck the whatever contract you do sign with people to say, hey, look, whatever goes on here, you're not allowed. She said, fuck it. And so whether what she's saying is true or not, she's alleging that I ain't got no money.
Smart guy. Alleging.
She's alleging that, he was cheating on his wife and identified the women that he was cheating with.
Dang. Yo, she sounded like she was mad he wasn't cheating with her if that was the case.
And the thing about it is, again, it's kind of like, so anyway, I'm not going deep into it, but he's suing, actually, he's already filed a lawsuit against Tasha K.
Wow, because she went and put it out.
And her, but she's the bigger name, so everybody's talking about Tasha K. But
she done had a rough year, ain't she? She done got sued by a few people, huh?
She's got sued by Cardi B.
Yeah.
And other people have claimed. Your girl, your love interest, Jada Pickett, is threatened to sue her. Yeah. You like that, huh?
That was funny.
You like how I tied your name
that's right.
Pickett.
How'd I get up in there?
How does that feel?
But I mean,
how that feel in about a year or two now? Your name is going to be associated with some fine dime pieces.
If it's a situational ship and shit, I mean, fuck
what
it.
the fuck does that mean?
You time my name.
Situational ship.
You time my shit. You time my name in this shit. I mean, situational ship. Like
you're gonna be in front of that.
I'll go ahead and get us some clicks. Be like, yo, we go ahead and get on.
Be like RAYSHON.
We get on and be like, I heard there was something going on with that guy from the RAYSHON&SHAKA show, RAYSHON and Jada and da. We get some clicks. I'm down. I'm for the business, son.
I'm trying to make friends.
I ain't trying
to piss nobody off.
How's that gonna piss somebody off?
Even the racists. I was like, hey,
how you gonna piss somebody off?
I'm
just saying. I'm trying to get us, man. I'm looking at the big picture.
Right, look,
I'm giving one for the
we're
team.
We're doing promotional planning right in front of the camera.
2024. Click City, baby. Tangent City, Click City.
Yeah.
Click. I know they probably like, yo, this last show of the year. What they gonna talk about?
What they gonna do this time?
We just talking, huh?
Okay, I'm done.
No,
don't
be
small
done.
Talk.
Oh, we done with small talk. So I had a choice. It was funny because I was like, and that you kept saying the society and kind of like complicit. One of the things I was looking at.
You like the words, huh?
Yeah, man.
Judge Johnny Cochran on your ass.
Yeah. It's the club. If the glove don't fit, you must have quit. Hottest lyrics in the nation. She's always the hottest.
Yeah, you gotta calm down on that because some white folks don't like when you start talking about Johnny Cochran.
No, they all right with Johnny. It's that other guy. They like, ugh. They all right with Johnny. It's the other guy.
And I don't know why the motherfuckers been killing white. Let me stop. Go ahead.
All right, Django. My man. Anyway, what I was going to say was I was wondering, you know me and always talking to people and shit, but looking at the day's times, Americans seem very, very, very relaxed and informal. Like whether it be in our talk, our dress, is that a problem? Is it just a visual, or are we really, I have a few questions. Are we really relaxed and informal, and is it too relaxed and too informal? Do you think that has something to do with society and maybe the trends, like we were talking about school, and we're talking about maybe accusations of people that are not necessarily proven? Are we too relaxed and letting things happen like that? Is that a cause in our or a situation in our society, or is that just something maybe that I'm just thinking about?
I definitely think, I don't know about casual, but I do think there's a shift in our culture as to how people. And I talked to someone the other day, somebody I interviewed a couple weeks ago, and we used the word mean. I think our society is just more mean. And I know it has nothing to do with being casual, but we just don't care whether we hurt people's feelings. We don't care just like the stuff we just got through talking about.
Right.
We don't care how people's lives are. We just say what we want to say, and and it just seems like society's just rocking with it. The elders in the building, if you will, nobody's listening to the elders. Nobody's listening to wisdom.
Right.
People have been, because of news programming, people are divided because you can go directly to the stuff that you like.
Right.
So there's no weighing of, ideas so much. It's just
right.
What I think is the gospel.
Yeah.
And what you think is not. And I don't want to hear nothing. So there's no middle ground among us. We're in our own camps.
Yeah.
And we're saying fuck the other guy.
True that.
So on a lesser level, in everyday life, like you and I live, people don't want to abide by rules. Give you an example. A place I'm associated with found a guy in the building smoking weed. Now this is a a public place,
Right.
a business.
Right.
Many people come in and out. Yes, I'm being general. But this guy, because he says this was his excuse. I don't think he believed this. He can't believe this.
Right.
But this is what he said. Well, it's legal to smoke weed, and it's legal. I can smoke it. But what makes you think you can go to somebody's house and blaze up if they don't smoke weed at the house? What makes you think you can go to a hospital or in a federal building, and smoke a joint?
Well,
that's common sense. No, they don't care.
And I still call that so they don't care, but I call
casual.
I think it's casual. I call it informal. I think we've gone so far that because it is informal, it is casual, that it has the appearance and has the actions of not caring.
Right. So you don't have boundaries.
Yeah, you don't have boundaries. Like when we look at dress, it was very interesting when I flew the other week. I was doing all that joking, but what I saw in the airport was very casual and very informal. It was like, we just getting out the bed and coming to the airport.
Well, I heard. I don't know if this is what you saw. You'll tell me in a minute. But I remember on social media last year, people were taking pictures of women in bonnets and pajamas and flip flops. Going through the. Nobody would have thought to do anything.
I saw some bonnets,
like
but
that.
I didn't see the pajamas on all together. I saw some PJ. I saw a mixture, but I didn't see the whole outfit. But it wasn't the whole. So good job, y'all. Good job. You didn't bring the whole deal out. It was some on the other people's and stuff. There was PJs on other people. I was like,
right.
Okay. I was like, all right. But even sitting there, when we're talking about what is the common wear now? Athletic wear, tights and joggers. That's what the world wears now. You go to a play. I've been to a few plays, and I went to a few events that are like really like black tie almost. So it's expected, But plays and things like that, and you see
places
cats
that you would normally figure that's an occasion to dress up.
I remember when I first moved out here, I went to church. And I'm seeing come from the South. I'm seeing shorts and flip flops and T-shirts.
Yeah.
What?
That kind of thing has been evolving for a minute.
Yeah, but I mean, I get my parents used to say, "You come as you are."
Yeah.
But you don't wear that unless you can't wear nothing else.
Oh man.
Yeah, ain't no come as you are, boy.
People are wearing. There was another video.
Crocs now. Even I used to love my Crocs back in the day.
Jamaican lady taking a picture of this woman going through the checkout line,
Uh-huh.
and she literally did not have any drawers on. She was in line. And I think she did it on purpose.
Right.
But she had her dress up, and all of her ass was showing. And she was going through the line, going through the,
People is crazy. Now that's mental illness. For real. I just saw a little skit on Instagram or YouTube, whatever, where a girl painted on her pants to go into the gym.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah, she literally painted on her shirt.
I heard somebody
went to the gym, was talking, and the guys like, "You need to get out." And then somebody, "Oh, well, she's covered technically, man."
Of course,
get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, dog. Like you don't want nobody to mess with you, but you're gonna go into a whole spot of men. You're gonna go to the lion's den as a lamb. And expect to walk out of there unscathed.
Well, right, and she's gonna be the first one to say that she's being objectified.
Yeah, with your painted on mess.
Yeah,
boy, I was heated at that.
And that's what's happening with society. Talking about that, about how the women are dressing. Yeah. It's like, I can dress like this. I can go out in public like that.
Nonsense.
But you dare not look.
Nonsense.
You dare not. You know what I'm saying? Like they wanna, execute you for looking.
Nonsense.
Yeah. So they know what they're doing.
Nonsense.
I think they know what they.
Of course, they know what they're doing, but it's still mental illness. If you want to do all that, I'm calling it out.
Yeah. So casual. Yeah, I'll rock with you on that.
You know. I mean, what do you think about when it comes to health issues? I think we're casual when it comes to health. We look at our health. We look at how people roll. Obesity is now like 65-70%. Like it's a high standard in America now. Like that's very casual about your health, about your appearance, about the things that you're doing. I think we put a lot of things on. I guess we put attitudes on things, but I think we're just very casual and informal to a fault now. Like if you look back 30 years,
society that says that you can do, and it's true. But with independence, was basically what we're talking. I think we're talking. It comes with responsibility.
Right.
And people are not responsible to themselves. So, yeah, you can eat as much as you want, as much as your money can afford. Yeah, you could look any way you want to look.
Yeah.
That's your right to do that.
Yeah.
But know that it comes at a cost.
I mean, honestly, couldn't you do that before?
I think, yeah, well, technically you could have always done it, but
Yeah.
the temperament was different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and people can be checked.
That's right. That's
These
right.
days you can't be checked. And what I mean by that, even in the most professional way, people are challenging health professionals now, talking about they don't know what the hell they're talking about.
Yeah.
People are challenging doctors.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you have obese people arguing with doctors about weight. Yeah, so the one person that you would think, don't listen to me, stay Shaka, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Rayshawn, no, but you're a fitness person. But from a medical standpoint, well,
Right.
sure, you don't. But a doctor, if a doctor says, hey, man, you need to push the plate away.
Yeah.
Like that one famous guy
Yeah.
on television, right?
Yeah.
And people are arguing with him and telling him he don't know what the fuck he's talking
Right,
about.
right.
So this is where, talk about the casualness, this is where we at.
So I mean, so do you think it's going to become to a detriment of our country? Do you think there's a way to turn it around?
It's the same thing we talked about last week. It's going to go to a certain point to where it can't go no low, and then there's going to be a shift.
Okay.
When that's going to happen, I don't know. But
We're going to be low.
So, well, I
Shit's
mean,
going to get low.
society always
it's
goes
gonna
in
get low.
cycles. I think it always goes in cycles.
It's going to get low.
Yeah, it's low now.
It's low, but it's going to get low. It's like 6 feet swimming pool. That shit going to get to the 12-foot deep part. It's going to get low. I don't see no hope for it. I'm an optimist, but I'm a pessimist
because too many people are making money from so many different things, and you have tie in the scammers and the people who don't really have any real expertise in anything.
Right.
And
Man.
there's a market right now for certain people where you can make a lot of money lying to them.
Yeah.
So,
Man, if I didn't have a conscience, boy, I'd probably be already Elon Musk in it. Like, yo, I'd be like, yo, Shaka, I'm at the yacht. Get to San Diego. We about to roll. What we rolling? Just take off of work for a few months. Because we rolling. We about to be scandalous.
fuck y'all. My friend got a yacht. I ain't coming back.
That's how you roll it. That's how you bumble on that
See
yacht.
y'all Monday, Shaka. No, you won't. Fuck you.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure you will.
No, I ain't even going to say that. I'm going to insult somebody.
Matter of fact, I'll be in early.
I'm going to insult somebody.
They're gonna be waiting. They're gonna be waiting, calling you up.
Yeah.
Oh, forgot to tell you, I ain't coming back to this mofo. Well, yeah, man. So always, always have to ask these little questions like, what's going on with the world? What's going on with society? I like your points of view because you get passionate about it.
Well,
you have feelings, man. Most people don't have feelings.
Well,
Yeah.
You can't do nothing about it. The only thing you can really control is yourself and maybe, to a degree, your family. But that ties in again. I just think people don't, everybody blames everything on the internet. I don't blame everything on the internet. The internet is just a microcosm of who we really are, who we are already. A lot of this stuff we were already doing, but it's just in more abundance and it's more concentrated. There's a place to go to display yourself, right?
People are
you
followers.
can reach more people.
I think people are followers. The herd mentality, and so you can't blame the internet, but because people see it on the internet, then somebody else sees it on it. And I think the herd mentality, because of the internet, it becomes bigger.
You
where
can reach more people.
Where in the past it was like, oh, the herd mentality might have been in this neighborhood or this little pocket, but now it's like, everybody's in the herd. That's why I don't follow the herd, man. I'm running.
But with that being said, though, there is a lot. Damn, what's wrong, man?
Almost knocked my drink over on
alcohol
camera.
abuse.
Boom, man. Y'all see that? Y'all see that catch though? Woo, Lord, that was been ugly, y'all. I would have had to. You he wouldn't have edited that out. It's probably ain't gonna get edited out either.
It's definitely not going to be edited.
Damn, man.
That will not even be a part
I had
of
to
the
get the
blooper
cheeks
clip.
on that one.
Yeah, so.
But that was a question. So quick question.
That was a question?
No, that was it. I'm done with that, man. I'm tired of that one. I'm tired of that one. Plus, I almost knocked my drink over, so I'm done. It means it's time to move on. It's the end of the year. What do you think are going to be some of the big issues that come up in the near 2024?
Well, the election is the biggest thing that's going to happen this year.
What are your predictions?
I don't know, man. It's a toss-up.
What's the toss-up?
That's a toss-up. Well, you know, they say Biden is in trouble. You know, he's not getting the black support.
As long as he don't put no stairs there, he be all right.
They say he's not.
That was wrong.
He's not getting the black support that could take him over the threshold.
It's early. He gonna pull a nice little. If you're not black, if you don't vote for me,
Yeah.
Hi, people. How did we fall for that one?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! But yeah,
I don't think people fell for it. I just think that people are already married to that ideology, so they were gonna vote for him anyway. But in the last 4 years, though, a lot of people have woken up. So we'll see.
Yeah, I wonder.
I don't really. I'm not for either one of them, so I don't care.
Who's the other one you think gonna be? You think gonna be Trump? You think so?
Absolutely. Yeah.
I wonder who his running mate gonna be, because that's gonna dictate some things.
I don't know. More than likely, it will probably, not that it matters, but I'm gonna say it. It's gonna be a woman.
You think he'll go for the girl this time?
I think it's gonna be a woman. Yeah.
If he's, I mean, you know, he's that publicist.
They're on that.
He's that publicist type, that public dude. Like, yeah, I'm gonna get this win. But can a woman deal with him?
Well, I mean, vice president really don't have to.
I'm saying that she got to roll with his talk while he on the camp.
Oh my God,
she gonna have to get down with it.
There will be women lined up to do it.
I mean,
he gets a lot of female support.
I mean, that's what I told him before. They was mad. I was like,
no, they were lying.
I was like,
a lot of women that did not. That publicly said they voted for him.
Yeah, he had to because he won. Women are the largest part of the segment of the population.
Yeah,
the largest voters, both on all races, and he won. Obviously, that means
a lot of women, a lot of women voted for him. So
it was like,
yeah. So to your question about whether they go deal with him, they may not, but they're gonna still try. They're gonna still want that spot.
Yeah. And I don't condone either one because I don't vote for the national election. You already know how I say, especially as black folks or melanated people and all that. Like $50 from each household, put it in our Negro National Campaign Lobbyist Fund. 20 million people. That means $100 million.
Yeah.
We lobby. We wait till the election's over. And we just walk in with our check and be like, hey, what can we get done with the list? I mean, like, it don't have to. Voting ain't going to get it.
The issue with that is that, you know, there's a lot of black people that rock with they're not advocates of anything that's specific to the advancement of black people. So I think that's a bigger issue.
Put in your.
And when I say that, people think that's some kind of divisive thing. A lot of the issues. What people don't talk about is a lot of the issues that we particularly want addressed in our communities are not far removed from what's happening in a greater society.
Right.
So it would be in everybody's best interest to support some of that. But those of us who are in politics or what have you, particularly local politics, we've conceded to the fact that if you can't beat them, join them. The problem comes is when they still come to us, lying to us about what their agenda is, making us think that they're going to,
and I propose,
benefit us in some kind of way.
I propose we overcome all that and just not even be a part of the agenda. You know what? Y'all carry on. We'll have a check for whoever wins, and this is our list that we've compiled, and let's pay for it since America's for sale. And we got the bag. I'd like to put $5 million on this issue, please. Thank you. Oh,
you got to come up with more than $5 million.
They got a budget too. We gonna match your budget. Now we got 10 to rock this. Or I mean, we got $100 million. We can divvy this up. You know what? We got 10 issues, $10 million to each one. Add it to your budget. Let's go. We got options. That money talk, and they gonna listen. Yeah, well. No need to get in that battle. Let them fight. Y'all don't worry about what you stand for. Don't worry about that.
Well,
don't worry about that because this money gonna tell you what we stand for and what you gonna support on this end. Thank you.
In the last election, in the primaries, they did the biggest trick. I saw it. I couldn't articulate it, but I saw it. Where you had all these multicultural all these, candidates that were competing for our ear, and there were women, there were men, there were Pete Buttigieg.
Alternative lifestyle.
Different colors, and most of them were younger people, and this whole debate about, not a debate, this whole farce about, wanting a younger candidate and this and that. They did all that as a trick, only to at the very end, nominate two 70-year-old white men.
Yeah.
The same thing we've been doing before.
Yeah.
I mean, not that they weren't qualified. I'm not questioning whether they were qualified or not. The point I'm making is that the wool was pulled over America's eyes, making people think that they were trying to go into this new direction in leadership when they weren't the whole time. Whole time.
Again, I don't know how the wool was pulled.
Well, I'm saying all the
I don't understand. I understand that, but we've seen that before. Yeah. How is the wool continually pulled? Are we 3-year-olds?
I'll tell you how.
Are we 2-year-olds playing peekaboo?
Well, I'll tell you how.
Peekaboo.
Yeah.
Peekaboo is the same game. Peekaboo.
Well,
wait 2 minutes. Like peekaboo. Like, come on, people. America, black, white, whatever.
The reason it was believable is because of Obama. People felt like since Obama was this big outlier, being a black man, and he did it, he made the presidency, then this whole wave of going in that direction was possible. You know what I'm saying?
They know America, that's not going to happen.
Motherfuckers was like, okay,
we're
done with this bullshit.
He wasn't even like the descendant of a slave black person. They was like, all right, y'all good for about 50 years. Y'all good for a minute. We'll get back to 50,
you. Yeah.
But
okay.
So that's,
we're done.
Again,
we're ready to take the house back.
Yeah, that's why I've been like, why are we falling for the forest when we could just sit back and let things happen and pay for it? That's America. That's what big corporations do.
You say we. Sometimes you got to identify who you're talking about when you say we, because again, when we talk about black issues,
it can be black issues. Anyone that wants to get down with black issues, we'll take your $50 too. Well, you too can be part of our list of issues that we have. We'll roll it out. Like I said, 1 million emails, maybe 2 million emails all across the country. Find out the top 10, top 20 issues of what's going on. And then you start working your way down the list. The people that have the most thing, and you disseminate the money across there. That way everybody gets a little piece of the pie.
Politics are, and I'm not being negative about it. I mean, that's a great idea.
Pay for it.
But you know that regardless of what kind of money is involved, politics always finds its way in there.
Okay, we're doing politics without money.
Within every group, there are dynamics in that group.
I'm trying to treat us like a corporation, like Monsanto.
I know that. I know you are. But
and they have politics, but guess what? It works that way because they come with the money. It works that way. It works just that way. Because they get in somebody's pocket and somebody's like, in this bill, we're gonna put this. But guys, can you please put this into this bill? That's why we have a bill with 300 pages, because everybody done slipped something in.
You're talking about after the bullshit. You're talking about the end result being that you have an agenda, right? This is your agenda. Whatever it is, whatever's on this list, this is your agenda. Mm-hmm. I'm talking about the bullshit that happens to get to the agenda, where you have all these different interests coming into your group that you're talking about that put their $50 in, and now you're all trying to decide what it's going to be of all the. And you said top 10. It's going to be like a top 500. So how you narrow that down?
How you narrow it down is simple by numbers. You send out enough emails to people or whatever, and they answer it. If you got 2 million emails and 1 million people say this is a major issue, 500,000 say this is a major issue, you start narrowing it down by the amount. And if you got some close ones, then we got to figure that out. But your first 5 is going to be quite clear that these are very important across the country. These then are the ones that we deal with. Guys, we'll get to these next time. Put the $50 in. We'll go in the 2-year election. So boom, like you figure that out. That's counting. That's using majority, and that means that majority is seeing. You can show it visually. Hey, these are the emails we sent. This is what the numbers came back. This is how America, you have spoken. Black America, you have spoken. These are what we're going to come to the issue with. These are the clear-cut favors. Not 10. These are the clear-cut 6. These are the clear-cut 8. These are clear-cut 3. And this is what we're going to. These are what we're going to work with. On the next ones, we'll be working for these. Go up in there and spend that money. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
All right, there you have it.
Let's go. Let's go. Now we ain't got to worry about the farce. We ain't got to peekaboo it. We ain't caring. Okay, you up there. It's fine. Great. Congratulations, Mr. or Miss President.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's do it. I mean, I'm just saying. Get gangster with it.
Yeah, I think it's a little more complicated than that, but I do understand. I get. Yeah, you're right. Many groups pool their resources together and then lobby, the government, whether it's the federal government, local government, they lobby the government, say, hey, you're not going to get our support unless you, address our concerns here.
I mean, and we say that, but we don't ever put no money behind it. We just keep talking about votes.
Well, what do you mean we don't never put any money?
We don't put that money. We were like, if you don't
what
talk
do you mean
about
by that,
we get the farce. We say, hey, if you don't support us,
we have the NAACP, the NAACP,
we always end up talking about votes.
We got the Black Caucus.
We always end up talking about votes though. We ain't talking about just coming straight up with cash. Like look, man, I ain't even talking about votes today. I'm talking about business. What we gonna do, and what we gonna.
My point is that we don't have a national.
Well, that's why we need to create that.
We have. Well, let me take that back. We do have many. We got billions of groups out there, black groups out there.
Yeah, I'm not
small pockets of groups.
Yeah, no,
but that's not what's going to.
I want to create a black lobbyist group, like black lobbyist business, like a straight business. It's a corporation. We go ahead and buy stocks and have everyone. Somebody that's smart, call me up. Let's set this shit up. Set it up. We all put that $50 in there, and then we go in and buy some shit. Let's buy it. Like, why it's America's for sale. Why we keep trying to vote for it? It don't change social. Buy it. Cash.
I don't think that
cold hard cash.
I don't think that most black people, since we're talking about black people, and this is not an issue that's just germane to black people, but I don't think people are just sitting around not doing nothing, hoping the government do something for them.
I do.
I think most people aren't doing their thing on their own and just living life. They don't care about politics one way or the other. That can be an issue too. I mean, just being apathetic is an issue, particularly.
But we care when something go wrong or when something don't work our way. We're
Americans. We have different interests. We as a whole, not just talking about black people.
Yeah.
We as a whole. In our daily lives, we can only handle so many issues at one time.
True.
So if the rest of the issues that you're concerned about, that you think is most important, that the pressing thing of the day, it's not going to be the same list of priorities for someone else.
Correct.
So we're never going to be like, so you say, well, you don't care about, I used to be that kind of person too. You don't care about, the streets, or you don't care about, they just came out with this bill for this and that. You're like, nah, man, I don't care about that. I care about X, Y, and Z.
Right.
So, I mean, I don't think people don't care because they're not focused on, you and I, we focused on more like national stuff and, but some people, man, they're just trying to figure out how they go fucking feed their family.
True that, but I think when we talk about the casual atmosphere, that people don't care.
Yeah.
And it's just what it do.
A lot of people have given up.
Yeah, what it do and what it do.
Because they see that the system has not worked for them.
Yeah, so let's buy. Anyway, that wasn't what I was trying to get on there. I was, but it just went there. In Tangent City. Welcome. It's not going to stop in 2024. It will get better. The tangents will be more extreme. The feelings will be more alive. It's going to be great. Tune in. Like, share, subscribe. Yeah.
Don't forget to subscribe to the Instagram and Facebook. We're also on TikTok. And hit that notification bell so you know when we are on.
Yeah, we on and on and on and on and on. Anyway, so what else did you think is that? I mean, I think we got a little bit more time. What else we was thinking? I was thinking like war is gonna be crazy. Like I'm really wanting to see like all these little skirmishes and wars is how that's gonna play out. Venezuela, Iran, Taiwan.
There have never been a year, month, time, day.
I agree with that. I agree with that. Major wars on with us on so many several fronts.
There's never been that either. We just
that's
don't hear
where
about them all. They're just not all on the news all the time.
Really?
There's always multiple neighboring countries
I think we've
around
been on,
the world.
but I'm saying like
have some kind of
America,
issue.
with America having problems. Like we've been in a lot of small
problems
skirmishes.
America got?
Well, I mean, we're going to be involved with China and Taiwan. We're going to be involved with
Everybody
North Korea and
keeps saying
South
that
Korea.
year in and
We're
year out
we're
for-
going to be involved with Iran and Israel. We're going to be involved with
Well, we're
Ukraine
already
and
involved
Russia.
with them.
Exactly. So you know, and somehow or another, I think we're going to get involved with Venezuela and Guyana. So I mean, I think that's going to be so again. Venezuela, Guyana, I'm like, yo, we always handle little stuff like that.
America does not have the appetite right now. American people do not have an
But the
appetite.
government does,
We just
'cause
came
we need that
off,
money.
Let me feel what I'm saying. We just came off a 10-year situation in the Middle East.
Mm-hmm.
Although people are still mad, even those who wanted us to pull out, they made that a political football during the Obama administration. When Biden, however he decided to pull these people out, no one was happy with how that happened. So 10 years people wanted us to get out of this thing, and they made that a political issue. When it happened, nobody was happy with how it happened. So, but American sentiment is that we're not trying to send our boys over anywhere. Now, does that mean in the meantime we're not places? We're in places right now. We're in places right now that people don't even know about.
We just sent out boys.
And it's always been that
We got
way.
half our Navy is over like in near that Red Sea, Mediterranean, all that area.
But my point is that
They sent out boys.
they're always there because that's what the Navy does. The Navy is always on the international waters doing their stuff, and they're always sent out there.
Right.
Even when it's not in the news.
Right.
So,
right. I mean, they can't put it
yeah.
all there. But
They put it in the news now because everybody's concerned about that region, but people have always been concerned. They're always on a hair trigger, right, if you will.
right. I just don't think that even if the American people don't have an appetite, that it's gonna have anything to really do with that, because I think the government, the industrial complex, the whole deal is gonna have its way regardless, because that's where they see that we're gonna get money to fund the country, and that's where it's breaking down to when you talk about interest rates, when you talk about the economy, we talk about that. That's just gonna be the way to kind of pump it up again, and hey, we keep it moving for another 8 to 10 years.
Well, I mean, so far that has not happened, and it will happen. I mean, of course, there's going to be another war. I mean, a war anywhere is inevitable because that's what
we do.
That's
It's
just
war.
what
It's a
we
lot of
as-
people.
Well, not just Americans. That's what
No, I'm
we
saying the
do as
world.
human beings
Yeah.
around the world. I mean,
Yeah.
we don't even, and that's why this get complicated because
Yeah, it
there
does.
are places around the world, man, that people are doing some atrocity. We don't give a F.
Yeah, you're right.
There are neighboring
Yeah.
countries
I mean,
in
we
different
involved with
parts of
Congo
Africa,
and all that
different
shit,
parts
man.
of
Come on.
These people are like
They-
slaughtering each other.
Yeah, it's
and you
crazy.
never hear about
Because
it.
it don't matter. That's
'Cause
right.
it don't matter
mean,
to us.
I know.
Apparently, it don't matter to the people that's doing it over there because they're
Well,
doing it.
obviously, they doing
But,
it for a reason, but
Well, it's the same reasons that we do stuff
Yeah.
around
I
political
agree. I agree with
strife.
you.
They're warring over land.
Yeah, resources, it's
the
always-
leaders,
yeah.
power. It's all the same shit.
it's always about that.
Yeah, so our part in these things is because they go the ally route, right?
Yeah.
So these are our allies.
Yeah, yeah.
So you bust my
boys.
ally in the eye, then I gotta bust you in the eye.
If I remember them old school days, here we go. Let's do it.
Yeah, but the issue is what kind of war it's going to be this time.
Yes, that's interesting.
That's
isn't
the difference. I mean,
Yeah.
what kind of war? Is
Yeah.
it going to be like, because you got motherfuckers around the world that like they don't mind pressing the button.
it? I know people say that all the time, but people are cautious about pressing that button because they know it's not gonna be a win situation.
But that's what I'm saying. If you
So-
imagine
But
if you are a person that could strap, and I'm not just picking on this one group, I'm just using this generally. If you are a person that can strap on a vest
yeah,
and blow yourself up,
you win
how
nothing.
can you
Zane.
care about anything
You win
else?
nothing. That's small time. That's small time.
know
That
how
ain't
small that is.
that ain't affected your family because your family over there and you just took out this little bit. You say you went over the
No, I don't.
You went
agree with
across
that. No.
town and said boom.
No, I don't agree with that.
But when you
I don't
talking
agree
about them buttons,
the re-
it's a whole nother game.
I
Because
don't agree
everybody
with
about
that.
to hit buttons.
Because the thing about it, well, everybody ain't gonna have time because once.
Oh no, they all got
It's gonna be like
once
it's gonna be it.
because you gotta understand radar's gonna pick them up. So all you gotta do, oh shit, we're about to hit. Once you hit that button, you can blow up in the next 30 seconds, but yours it just took off. We gone, but gotcha.
Yeah, but I think
Gotcha.
that a person that you talk about regions where people are doing these things to each other. You talk about regions where people have lost their families.
Yeah,
Right. This is the reason why they're doing this
yeah,
stuff.
but that's
because you can't minimize
the
it,
game has changed though. Like you said, the game has changed.
Yeah.
The game has changed. I mean, I can see more tactical nuke stuff. I can see how that game could change instead of just that big mushroom cloud. So I think the game has
People
changed
have
with
already
that.
been
But
using it. A couple of years ago, the guy was using what they call it, chemical.
Chemicals be on, but I think that's gonna be old school. I think some smaller countries will do that, but I think the big thing is gonna be some tactical nukes. I think. I'm wondering what, again, we always talk about drone warfare and unmanned warfare, and you got the cyber attacks, the infrastructure, like can you set something up to cut the water off? Can you set something up to disable this country's electrical grid? Can you set something off? Can you put a little virus in here that does X, Y, and Z? I think those are where you're talking about now.
Yeah, but that's been going on for over 10 years now. That's been happening. It's already been happening. I mean, it's been in the news, and if it's been in the news, because a lot of stuff, again, my contention that a lot of stuff happened that just the public just doesn't know about.
I agree with that. I definitely agree with that.
It's no different than like crime. I mean, 10,000 more things happen in a day than you even see that could even be put on the news.
Right.
That happens every day. Right?
You're right.
If everything that was put on the news that happened as far as like just regular crime every day, you'd be fucked up.
That's why I ain't
You'd be
watching
scared
that
to go
shit.
to work.
I ain't scared.
Well, but the point is,
I'm just messing with you, dog.
People say that I don't watch the news. They say I don't watch the news because it's all negative, and I get that part. But the reality is that you're not watching it, so now you're not conscious of the fact that danger is all around you all the time.
Right. People forget.
You know?
But I mean,
And
when I say
indictment
that, I'm
on
not
it,
watching like the local news, but I watch the news. I knew what's going on.
Yeah.
But quick question, because that one went way further than I planned. That tangent went way off. What are some of your goals for 2024?
Just to grow.
That's
some money this year.
That's that grown man saying, I'm just gonna grow.
Yeah, I'm just gonna grow.
I'm just gonna grow in all avenues.
When you get long in the teeth, you kind of
people love saying that, long in the teeth.
Yeah,
I mean, having me thinking, saber-toothed tiger or something, long in the teeth.
you know that you don't. It does no good to sit there and talk about all those grandiose things or whatever. I mean, you have goals, and you know that. Some things are going to work out, some things are not.
I hear you there. That's what it do. Like, that's what it do.
So
that's
what about you?
You know what? I like that word grow, but I guess physically heal my body a little more. Okay. Spiritually grow, mentally stabilize, and always
you
always
can't
grow.
just say you're coming up with better answers than I do.
That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do.
Oh, wow.
That's what I'm gonna do, man.
Maybe I should have let you went first.
You shoulda. You shoulda, woulda, coulda. But emotionally balanced. Just all the things, as you say, grow. This year I do want to be more proactive and more conscious of blessing people. And when I say that, blessing people with my words and my actions, and just putting out that good spirit, not no foolishness like, but like truly just having good things to send as far as energy wise. I always deal with energy.
Envelopes.
Huh?
Dropping them envelopes.
I might drop an envelope on them. If I don't
about.
like them, I'm gonna bless them with that
envelope
envelope with some white stuff on. But because I like you, I ain't gonna do that for you guys.
We're talking about talcum powder.
But no, just really truly blessing people, and of course, and that I think that's gonna help me to grow and to be more abundant. You know, of course, I want to be more financially abundant, spiritually abundant, and just live in the moments more and like enjoy like our moments here. Like,
I got some. I got some.
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Just messing with
Oh,
you,
well, I do enjoy our moments on the show. So, like, really taking time and being conscious about enjoying each moment as I come through and kind of live this world and live this life. Because I get caught, man, my head be in the grind. I'd be like, let's get it. So now I'm like, no, let me be in the grind. But at the same time, look around. All right, I did good today. I did this. I succeeded this. Let me get my small victory so that I move forward to that next victory. Yeah. But 2024.
Yeah, that's good, man.
Yeah.
You did make me think of some things that I did say I wanted to do. So
That's what I'm talking about. That's what this show is about, making you think.
So
Yes, but our time is almost out, so I do want to say.
I don't have time to say no.
Yeah, you can. We can run over. I don't mind. We can run over, man. It's the Tangent City. We can run over. I don't mind it.
Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Know that they ride or die.